I just landed a job as head of security at Seraph Industries.
Previously on Deus Ex.
My security measures failed.
Adam's security measures were apparently walking with his protectee in broad daylight and not noticing when someone ran up and punched him. The mixture of live action and cutscene makes the graphics look terrible and the live action look cheesy. Pick one and stick to it. Adam is a discount assassin.
And it hired Black Op mercenaries.
We've got a new drinking game. Every time Adam says Black Op mercenaries, throw one back.
He called his enemies Illuminati.
Guess the writers were too lazy to come up with a name for their evil organization.
What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Square Enix's 10-minute summary of the first game just cannibalized nostalgic sales of said game. We interrupt Deus Ex to bring you the Hunger Games.
One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device.
We've seen better lit movements in a PS2 game. In the world of Deus Ex, punching objects turns them into dust.
A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Gotta love it when the writers were too lazy to come up with a clever comeback for the protagonist.
Yeah, no shit on those. Watch your mouth, Holiday.
Irony. There's nothing to stop somebody from plugging the battery back in. He's a discount Agent 47. The evil committee meeting in the evil room at a round table cliche. Props to the developers for a really well executed scene.
Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know I've always wanted to get a closer look at those serif fogs of yours. A real close look.
Unintentionally creepy asshole is unintentionally creepy.
I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague.
We present to you Deus Ex's version of Leonardo da Vinci, complete with an Italian accent.
This could take a while, Smiley.
I wonder if Smiley's girlfriend's name is Emoji.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
Are you seriously telling me that with all this text she can't feed him the audio right now? They have to meet somewhere.
I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city.
Oi, let's pick up the pace. I came here to listen to an audio file, not your bitching.
I do what I think is right, and if it costs me my life, at least I have done right. Can you say that?
Wow, this choice may not directly influence the game's outcome, but it really made us think.
You're clearly very skilled. I want to thank you for holding yourself in check on the way in.
Let us introduce you to Hoyt Fulker's non-evil twin.
I was trying, secretly, to find out who is responsible.
The character dies right before giving up the vital info cliche.
I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed.
Why would the shop be closed? Are all the shops closed because it's Sunday? Is it late? Oh, I know why. Plot. The weird-ass physics on these boxes.
I have a timing device with your name on it, and I found the tools to make even more bombs in your apartment.
But you've been to my shop. You know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No, those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
No. Look, take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
Either Stanek is a moron, or he thinks that Atom is a moron. Either way, it's a sin.
I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone.
The military-made neat freak leaves the telly on when he's not home. This is a discount memory lounger from Fallout.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
Alex said finding the right memory would take time, but here we are only after a few seconds, right smack in the middle of the correct memory. Hear that music in the background? It's played in almost every cutscene. It was cool at first, but now it's just annoying. Guess they figured it wasn't worth the money to score the game.
Continuing general patrol mode.
The robots throw stealth right out the window by announcing out loud when they're changing patrol modes.
So Jensen, it's Nomad Stanek. Please, you must help.
How did Stanek get our contact info?
Miller's not used to giving compliments, is he?
Instead of conducting this conversation whilst flying to Switzerland, they waste precious time by having it outside.
He made a choice, if you can call it that.
Well, what else would you call it? So I guess this was just excellent timing, or as a bloke whose name we've been cocking up been standing there for the past 15 minutes. Why didn't the poison work on Adam?
Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
Convenient lockdown is convenient. Hey, Adam said it, not us.
You said Marchenko needed to finalize a deal, right?
With the Diwali, yeah.
Apparently Adam can speak whilst in stealth mode and people don't hear him. I think it's now official. Every game has some variation on detective vision. We've seen better ragdolls in a PS2 game.
Like he was experiencing a ramped up form of rejection syndrome.
I have rejection syndrome. That's why I can't get a girlfriend.
Your kid's an odd killer? How did you survive it?
I suspect it's an everyone killer. But something in my DNA must be resistant to it.
Okay, so now you're gonna say that we should take back our earlier sin, but we're tacking on another one. Main character's convenient resistance to the game's poison is convenient.
There are people down there, radical, augmented people, who've been sidelined by this world and who think the only way to stop the oppression is by tearing down everything in their way. Their grievances may be just, maybe they should be heard, but never on these terms.
Thinly veiled Black Lives Matter commentary is very thinly veiled.
I'll do better than that. You wait here, and I'll tell Stevens personally that you are here to see him, okay?
Game perpetuates the myth that people from Great Britain have something lodged in their anal passage. Anybody else think that this punching through the wall animation was a smidge too dramatic? Also, does anybody else think our usage of smidge is a smidge annoying? Let us know in the comments.
There's been darkness in the world of late, but where there is darkness, there is also opportunity, and we must seize it. We are the ones who can bring light back into the world.
If you read this as commentary on the Black Lives Matter movement, this takes on a totally different meaning. Also, we'd be remiss if we didn't include a community reference at the end. Make sure to stick around for it.
I'd like to propose a toast.
Miller, McCready. CCTV shows another compromised area. Back of the house, looks like catering.
Is there any good reason why they haven't already spiked the drinks with Orchid? Then Brown would die whilst giving his speech in front of all the cameras. Talk about sending a message.
If we're going all the way on this, we need everyone on board, including Janus. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
Janus's identity could have been a really cool reveal. It could have turned out that it was Miller, or even Alex, or one of the bad guys. After all, Janus is the god with two faces. Instead, they decide to start sequel baiting, and in their state of euphoria, they forget to tell us who he/she is.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
She's a bad guy? Gasp! Thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Follow us on Twitter, so that way we can let you know when we're coming out with a new video. Like us on Facebook and Google+. Also, if you haven't already, check out my book. It's called Great New World. There's a link in the annotation card and in the comments. Have a great day.
Sometimes, you just have to...
Let it go, let it go.
Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out.
It'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
No, it won't. It will be difficult, lemon difficult. Right?
You might not believe this, Agent, but I'm also trying to save lives tonight. The lives of your people.
What do you mean, you people?
A place free from darkness, and some are just natural jumpers.